Hey everyone, Jetbite here. Welcome back to Hardcore Project Decursio, episode 77 here. New day of recording. It's been about 5 days since we recorded last, and yeah, we've learned some new create fun things that'll be interesting for farming, and we're gonna start. Oh, I left the music on. We're gonna start doing those now in this episode. I'll see you in there. All right, ship it. We're one take wonders here. Music really confused me there for a second. I was like, oh my god, there's sounds happening. Anyway, so yeah, played a few days of Vault Hunters in between this and the last recording session. We experienced some cool farms in Vault Hunters that I want to try out here. Yeah, some really cool farms. How you doing, Nick? By the way. Yeah, non-subs are being asked to say hi here. Let's go ahead and sleep. Hey, Adventures of Chris and Max with a Prime Gaming sub. Thank you very much. First sub of the day. Cheers. Appreciate you. Oh no, I didn't need you to sleep, chat. We needed that. We needed to chat. You had one job to remind me. You had one job to remind me. We needed to make this thing. Oh, chat, you're slacking. You're chacking. You're slacking. Chat, I combined slacking with chat, so you're chacking. It's a new verb. Thanks, chat, for reminding me not to sleep. I tried, but delay, all good, Mr. Dodo, all good. Thank you for starting that hype train, Nick. I appreciate you. Just gonna start putting stuff away here. We have what we need in the actual crafting grid. Really appreciate that. Epic support, everybody. 40% into level 1 hype train. Gifted subs, resubs, prime subs, 100 bits or more. We'll get you the emotes. As always, I appreciate y'all just starting a hype train. That is pretty gosh darn epic. Thank you very much. And, yeah. Appreciate you. On the flip side, so I was going over a list of farms here on YouTube. I'm old school. I do pen and paper. I'm old school. I know you can't really read that, but so we have Gold Farm. I want to make a Gold Farm. Carlos gifting a sub to Fedge One Fun. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Emoot. So the idea is I want to make a Gold Farm with the Scythian roots. Okay, so that's one. So we need the Scythian stalks harvesting, and then we need fuel. We do have access to a very large amount of this manual gathering, so I might do that. I might just manually gather the fuel. Like, it might work. And then two, they need blast furnaces to cook the Scythian roots, so we're maybe going to hook up a flywheel to that, so when they are consistently burning, we can do it that way. I might do that. Might do that. And then the flywheel will be used to power the auto crafter. That was the original goal. Instead of actually making a perpetual fuel farm, I might do that. I still might make a tree farm, and I still might make a farm. So we discovered that the cart assembler plus the cart contraptions are really OP in create. So like we could make just a very, very casual, super powerful farm here for all of this stuff, you know. Hey, thanks, Fun. No, there's a hype train going on, so Nick and Carlos are trying to sub the non-sub people at the moment, or I'm guessing that's what they're trying to do. So, but yeah, that would be the goal there. I think. We don't even really like this. I think this would be better for emerald trade than. I don't know, the trees would probably be the best for the emerald trading. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of cool things you can do for sure. We'll see. So, but yeah. Avunakad gifting 2 subs out for 90% into that level 1 hype trade. You'll love to see it. Also up to 5 subs on the day already. We literally just started. Heck yeah. Because this pack is not like Vault Hunters where we need like one of every vanilla or lots of every vanilla item, right? That's not a thing we need. We just need what we specifically need, whether it's for emeralds or whatnot, you know? So we don't want to go too ham on these. And, like, just having a bunch of trees around is probably a good idea anyway. So, yeah. I think that's how we'll play that. I think. And we do really want to get Pretty Pipe set up and running as well. And Mr. No sharing their Prime Gaming to crush that level 1 hype trade. You love to see it. You know what I'm going to do? YouTube, it's about, I don't know. Yeah, 5-ish minutes till nighttime here. I'm just going to pause the recording while we have fun with chat and hang out with this hype trade. And because I'm not going to be doing anything anyway. We're going to wait for nighttime for this thing. So I will pause. Unpause. Also, YouTube, we may have messed with the saturation and color a little bit during that break. So things may look a little different. Just turn the saturation down ever so slightly. They added new settings in the capture card for OBS, which is pretty cool. Okay. Definitely want this. Oh, we do need that lens. We're going to make 2 of these. That's right. $5 a minute for a headache. Sounds good to me. Yeah. We also discovered Hulk mode. And we're contemplating... well, no. Chat's contemplating. I have yet to agree to anything. I'm just... Chat, remember that. I have yet to agree to anything. But... we're contemplating 5,000 bits or $50 for 10 minutes of Hulk mode. Could be interesting. Probably not. Oh, yeah. 50,000 channel points would be, like, we'd be Hulk mode all the time. I don't know if it's a terrible idea that would net me bank. I don't think people would jump on that one. Honestly, Thromborex, I don't think people would jump on that one. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I really thought that the mustache for a month rocks that we had a while back, I thought people were going to, like, just be like, oh my gosh, I need to see this. And nobody bought it, so, you know. I think people like my beard. You can never predict what people want, you know? Whatever. I think that was more of a I kind of wanted to see what it was like and needed an excuse. So there's a chance that I just come back one day with just a mustache and just see how it goes. Because I want to. You know. Okay, anyway, we have mana spreaders now. That's great. I'm going to put this here. Where's that getting mana from? Wait, what? This needs to go to here. I'm confused. I guess it's getting... Oh, it's from there to there. I see. Let's just put this there. I see. I got it now. Yeah. Make mana spreader a dark green? Not sure what you mean, if I'm being totally honest with you. Can we also make... I forget what part of the lens was the expensive part here. It's all that, huh? Yeah, okay. Until we can make these easily, I think we're just going to deal with slow. Yeah, I think we're just going to deal with slow spreading for now. All right, anyway, let's get to this Hopper Hawk. That's the real prize here at the moment. Oops. Okay. Save you. Okay, so it's Mana Steel. Carpet. I was like, what the heck is that? Carpet, Mana Powder, which Mana Powder is... Any dye, gunpowder, sugar, redstone. I think they're all the same price. To the floating island. Oh no, these are just endo flames multi-kill that don't require grass and can be stacked. That's it. That's all they are. They just make a more compactable version of these. You'll see with the Hopper Hawks that I'm going to make. I'm going to do the same thing, so they don't need to have dirt to plant them in. It's like a self-contained flower in one block. That actually provides light too, which is kind of cool. Okay. So, I really don't have a sheep area. Or like wool, I mean. Guess not. Well, we do now. Oh, that was the anti-magnet flower. I wasn't paying attention. Yep, that's the one. You are correct. Yeah, so this one, right. This one has a wider effective area when it's linked, which is actually fine. That's fine. Thank you, Mr. Owner. I was not paying. They look very. The endoflames in that flower look very similar, and I wasn't paying attention to that. It's a win-win. I get food, you get the money. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm forgetting this already. Feather, string. Okay, didn't we have a bunch of dye somewhere? I mean, we have a bunch of dye here, but I thought, I guess we use it for floral fertilizer, huh? But we could just convert this into... wrong way. We could just convert this all into mana powder. Nice. We've got a decent reserve of mana steel, I think. Oh, no, we don't. But it's only steel. We have been producing steel nonstop here, so... Might just go make a stack of this. Honestly, mana steel might be pretty good. I keep forgetting that does that. Did that break this? Oh, are we out of fuel? No. I think that did break that. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Now, these work the same as the flowers. I need more living rock to complete these. Let's get more living rock going as well. But yeah, these work the same as the making the flowers in the petal apothecary. You can just right-click with an open hand to replenish. So it's actually a lot easier to do a few recipes at a time. Which is nice. How do you make the coal auto drop? I will show you in 1 second. So oak pressure plate or wood pressure plate, because the items can decompress that, activates this, stops the hopper from working. When a flower picks up the pressure plate, it allows the hopper to work. So you'll hear a trigger. It'll untrigger the pressure plate, hopper lets one through, drops it, re-triggers the pressure plate, so on and so forth. You know, as long as your fuel doesn't last over 5 minutes, which these don't, yeah, it keeps up. And this particular version of this is brought to you by the fact that you can now place redstone here. Like, the hoppers aren't a full block. I think that's a 1.16 update. I think. It might be a 1.15 update or 1.14 update. I don't know. You can't do this in 1.12. I know that. The last modded version before this, you couldn't do that. Because you couldn't sneak redstone over the corner here. Because the hopper was considered a full block. You had to do some, like, crazy workaround. So. Okay. Don't forget you can put those rocks the same level as the dirt and just use the wand to put the rocks above faster. You can put the rocks the same level as the dirt. Oh, yeah, true. We could also stack the flowers. We can make them floating and stack them and just make a big old pile there. I thought you were talking about these rocks. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Also, right-clicking this wall of recipes going, we'll just put the living rock on the top of the altar in order to make the rune. Just saying. But if you do it before the recipe's there, it places it. That is an open crate from Britannia. Sorry, yeah. You can do this with a dropper as well, maybe? But you have to trigger it separately. But yeah, the open crate, just whenever something's put into it, it just drops it directly below. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, put this in the floor so we could just Builder's Wand quickly for it. Yeah. It's a good idea. For sure. Okay, I'm just gonna make the 6 total. Yeah, these are very good, like, early game, like, sorry, if you skip to this, it's not really considered early game. I would say in 8 out of 10 packs, this setup alone will get you enough mana for what you need. I'm to your sub. You're still subbed on my screen, Slayer. If these flowers weren't so expensive, I would have a dedicated... I guess you could dedicate one to rock, one to wood. Not a bad idea. But they're kind of... Those flowers are very expensive, so... Comparatively. We're not going to bother until we need to. The other thing you could also do is have them be floating. I guess I won't do it because you could put this in your you could put stuff in your offhand and place with the Builder's Wand, which is pretty cool. Oh, I guess I need more of that. Let's go ahead and get this. Need more grass. Hey, League Speed MC, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm doing as well as I can be. Thank you for asking. Might be a weird question. What's a good beginner expert pack? I'm not just saying this because I'm playing this pack right now, Thronborax, but this pack is pretty good. It's less on the tedious, like, extreme recipes. There are some, and it's going to take you some time, but the early game gets you going quickly and gets you satisfaction quickly, while having a ridiculously good quest book to guide you through. Like, you could do this completely just by reading everything. So, and this pack's kind of the same. Happy Never After, except for it doesn't have like the random mods you're never going to ever use again. So, yep, Project Ozone is a pretty good one. Not Kappa mode if you just do like the normal or like the 1-up from normal, you know. But regular Project Ozone is also not really an expert pack. It's more of a kitchen sink pack. So like, I would say to consider an expert, you'd want to bump that up to the Titan mode or wherever it is. Regular Project Ozone's definitely more like a Sky Factory. But I would say this pack is honestly, it's harder than some, but has a very, very in-depth. If you just read everything in the quest book, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot, and not get held up so much, I think. I could be wrong, you know. What do I know? I think it also depends on what you have fun with, too, you know. Like, the Ozones I recognize them as really, really awesome, amazing packs. They really are. But I have to be in a very particular mood to want to play them. You know? Like, this is the kind of pack that I could almost play day in, day out. Almost. But even then, I still want to put these down every once in a while. So I think it depends on what you enjoy a lot in Minecraft. I don't think there's really any great way to predict that. I think there's no real good way to predict that. You can predict it a little bit, but like, you just got to play, you know? play and figure it out for yourself. And if you don't like it, this is my number one recommendation for any game you're playing ever. If you're not having a good time, and you're like, why am I playing this? Or whatever, stop playing. Games are for fun. Mod packs are for fun. If you get bored of a mod pack, it's okay to put it down and come back later or never come back at all. It's okay. It's a game for fun and relaxation, you know? Really like Stoneblock 2. Yeah, see, Stoneblock 2 didn't do it for me either. It's just too much in your face, too much raw power. Maybe I would like it now. I don't know. But I put the Stoneblock genre in the Project Ozone genre. And that just, like I said, that genre doesn't... That style of expert pack is not my favorite. I do enjoy it, just not my favorite. Okay, anyway. Light gray, dark gray. Or gray, light gray, sorry. And then these two. Pretty straightforward. Okay. Get ourselves a bucket out, even though I can never seem to keep a full bucket of water on me. Probably should get rid of this thing. That's what keeps happening. But that's okay. We can put these away too. I've always got too much junk on me. We were not sure what we're going to do this yet, but I just knew I wanted one. Classic. All right. All right. One of you. One of you. And then we need... Oh, good. We have a lot of these, which is nice. Perfect. We're going to make, 4 of these, I think. Whoops. Scroll wheeling is terrible right now. Okay. All right, good. Good. We'll put the Runes of Air here, too, just for future use. And then we want to make these floating. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have Hopper Hawks, which is great. The Avalanche House is a little expensive, but yeah, we could do that. It's a little slow, too, if I remember correctly. There probably is. Anna, I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. That doesn't surprise me that Basky would have that. And it's a cool feature. But we'll be making like lenses and stuff to make them, you know. No, we don't have it already, unfortunately. Yeah, that's okay though. It is worth making. I think it requires like a Heart of the Sea or something like that, which I guess is not the hardest thing in the world to go find, but it's more of an annoyance, you know. Yeah. Okay, so we have Hopper Hawks. Gold farm. Yeah. I guess we just go start setting that up somewhere. I think I'm going to do it outside. That's actually pretty good. That seems about right. I like doing these things underground, but I need room to because I'm still experimenting with this farm. So I want to give it a little bit of room. Like I might just pick a flat area and go for it, you know. I think that might be fun. Spend some time lighting up here. Eventually get all this lit up. Don't have to worry about the bad guys too much. Eventually I would like to take down the village as well. No, I haven't found any constellations yet. That's another thing we can do. while it's nighttime, you know? Not a bad idea. Forever Stranded, I think that was called, Iron Gajeel. It was a good one. It's like the predecessor to... Or maybe it was the successor, I don't remember. To the Crash Landing remake that they did as well. Let's at least get the rest of, like, around our base kind of lit up a little bit. Forever Stranded Lost Souls, that's it. Oh, we're out of durability. Okay. You're pretty stuck on them? It's been a while since I've done it. Multi-kill. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to wait and see on those. It's been so long since I've done them. Crash Landing is a great survival pack, changed my mind. It definitely set a genre, I think, for modded. I could agree with that. Alright. Oh, it's funny, you can see them all on the map. This is the corner we need to light up the most. I would like to try to fit this in a chunk over here, and then we can, like, have that chunk be loaded. I didn't know you could do that. How very interesting. I mean, not anytime soon, Iron Gajeel, but yeah, it's not definitely not out of the question. Even if it's like original Crash Landing, you know? Pack was really fun. So, do I want to do anything at night beforehand? I don't think so. I think we just wanted the mana spreader from that. So let's go ahead and sleep this away. I want to get these farms going. But yeah, I think this is... This pack more than Vault Hunters is more important to fit all this in a chunk. I think. Nah, I don't like scheduling stuff like that, Iron Gajeel. I don't do well with that, because... Yeah. Yeah, I don't do well with scheduling specific days, like... Whenever I do, and then I get to that day, I'm like, oh, I'm not in the mood to play it. That day, everybody knows. I know, chat knows. You know. It's just not a good time, so I play what I'm in the mood for. Provides better entertainment, I feel. Okay. I had 4 floors at the age to get everything chunk loaded. Yeah. For automation like this, it makes sense, I guess. Like, we could just dig out a big area to... Trying to think for this. Farms would be easier to put underground because they need glass regardless. So I think farms are easier to put underground. Like crop farms are easier to put underground. Trying to think how I want to do. We really just need to start, honestly. I think is what we need to do. Let's, like, get all the basics out. So we can fix stuff. Okay. Put glass at Y256. True, we are going to need glass for these Scythian roots, huh? Well, this would be Y... Oh, yeah, it would be 256, right? It's 312 or whatever in the other one. I mean, we need to encase this anyway. So I'm actually not super worried about that. All right, remind me again what the floating hoppers are. This is the reason I made the farm this way in what's its face? Without mana, because I don't want to have to provide mana to this setup. I think that's too much. I think it's a 5x5. It could be longer. I guess we could go test it. Would you encase outside the trigger maximize space? Probably, Kurthu, yeah. The problem is I need the observers to trigger as well, so I don't know if they would. Oh, no kidding, Iron Gajil. Is that the case? That's cool. Heck yeah. Yeah, they did a great job on the Forever Shredded series, so I'd be more than stoked to play a 118 version or 116 version of those. Heck yeah. Oh, future series coming to you. All right. I need my actual Scythian roots. Or stalks, excuse me. Sorry, I keep saying roots. It's stalks. It's stalks. It's stalks. Okay, and then these grow only on these. If we need to go get more, we can just go hop into the nether real quick. Which we're probably going to need more. Okay. Let's get this thing in inventory so I can test the range of it. I'm pretty sure... Oh, it did grab that one. Is it like a 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might be 8. Might not be. It was definitely grabbing this one. Okay. Pretty consistently here. I think it's a square, too. Yes, looks like it. Okay, so it's to this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Radius of 6. Radius of 6, but it's in a square. Which is interesting. Oh. We're gonna be building a gold farm with this. Could just make a monocle. True. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta go soak touch some more of that. So, like, if this sat here and this went here, we want 6 out. I think extender pistons are still the best way to do this. What kind of timers do we have? Oops. Just this one, which is... available? Oh, interesting. I think I can afford that right now. We have this. No, we don't have this clock. Okay, that's cheap enough. Cheap enough. Can do that. We could do that. Oh, hourglass for Britannia as well. True. The thing is, it needs to have a pulse extender. I think this is better because it can do the pulse length as well. Yeah, but then I have to put a pulse extender on either of those two things if we're using the extender pistons. The other thing is we could just make this not extender pistons. So that, like, we could do not extender pistons and then just have double rows here. Let's go get a lot of this. Let's go get a lot of this, and then I'm going to start building around it. I think I'm going to try to center that one as well a little bit more so we can have edges to build on. And just keep in mind, I still am experimenting here. I did a 5x5 in Vault Hunters. It's not very efficient at getting gold. Right, radius of 6, which is 13 by 13, and then powered is 21 by 21. Okay, yeah, which is what our experiment showed. All right, but let's look at some Scythian root real quick. One of the few reasons I actually am doing this farm is because we're literally in a Scythian root grove here. Hell, we could even put this farm in this, in the nether here. I'm not going to, but we could. Hey, Ashvin. I mean, unless there's something, unless there's literally a pulse extender. Pulse. Adjustable pulse repeater. Right, and we don't want that. We don't want to shorten it to... We want it to be lengthened. Short pulse at a delay, which we don't want either. Okay. Yeah, I needed a pulse lengthener. Over anything else. You can. I just don't. I prefer not to. They're bulky and annoying. Like, when there's a modded option available that's like 1 block, I'd rather use that. And I'm pretty sure that that timer that I was looking at does exactly what I needed to do. All right, that should be enough. Pretty sure. We're gonna use it for village trading, Simon. If anything else, but. Not really. I'm just obsessed with this farm. Like, I think there's a decent argument that we can just manually grab most things fairly efficiently in this pack. So... You know. I used create drills for... Killing me, AK. Like, we don't even need these pulse extenders if I do this for things. Yeah, automating mining might be more useful. This is more fun, though. Or, I think this is more fun right now. Sorry, Twitch chat and YouTube if you don't think this is more fun. I think these Scythian roots are sweet. I have an obsession with things that give minimal gold rewards, like berry bushes. It's just how I roll. I also want to refine this farm. I've done one. I want to like refine it like 4 to 5 times just to kind of try to get the most efficient, like easy setup to go. How hard are observers? Are they vanilla? They are vanilla recipe, which is good. I am dismayed and perplexed. How so? Also, I do like the idea of building this up a block. We're just gonna cover this, cover the base of this chunk. Really need to get a Sojourner Sash going. I didn't get enough? Oh my goodness. I could have swore I had way more than enough. Fair. I guess it's 4 stacks, right? Also, how hard is how hard is this? Oops. Wasn't terribly difficult. Okay, that's another thing we need to get going then. Oh, you're dismayed and perplexed because the streamer wants to do what the streamer wants to do? Nice. Oh, pine. I got pine sass for days. This way. I think it's a capital P. Yeah. It's a great emote. I should put that. I don't have the original, but I should put that as one of our animated emotes. We have some animated emote slots. I gotta ping Thermal Knight, because I think it might have been a miscommunication last time I talked to him. When's streamer gonna realize this isn't his stream? Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but wow. Rude. Hey, cool Dan. Right. I don't know how much quartz we have right now. So I'm just gonna. I think we have a lot actually, but I'm just gonna grab a little extra while we're here, and if we see it. And if it's easy access. No, I'll need a lot for other things. I'm not worried about that. I need like a stack for observers, I think. And we have a lot out of our base. I should make sure we had extra. And it goes well, cool down, or it goes as well as it can go, you know. As good as it can be. Yeah, but that's like... That's the age-old argument of, like... In the U.S., this was always the joke. It's like, well, my parents pay your taxes to pay the teacher, so, like, technically I'm in control. To a degree. To a degree. Also, you know... we are like Taffy's chat here. A little bit less so, because I don't advertise it as much, you know? But, not for sale, but we can talk prices for renting, you know? Talk prices for renting. Cam Lake 4K just came in, replacing the old original from 2016. Nice, Waldorf. Heck yeah. Okay, so I do kind of want to center this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 is roughly center. 2, 8. So roughly here-ish, these 4 blocks. The other thing is we could just fill up the chunk and just use these hopper hawks in the 4 corners. They're not that expensive. I kind of like that idea. Yeah. I like that idea. So what if we just did this? I think we can get away with just one wall. Not expensive. It needs a pog. The Hopper Hawks don't need a pog in Vault Hunters. They need pogs to get like set up, but once you have the established system there, they're actually pretty cheap. Oh, perfect. All right, this will be good. I don't know if this works on them. Does not. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, for sure, cooldown, yeah. Died in Decursio Hardcore last night. Was just running across the world, jumped in a hole. What a fitting end to a 20 hours of fun. Nice, Jaber Joe, yeah. I've done that before. Yeah, they grow pretty quick. They grow pretty quick. They're kind of like bamboo, but they grow all the way to build limit, which is cool. All right, we need to get some blocks to outline this with. Because it's a nether farm. That's probably not enough. Definitely gonna be using this. For sure. Put that junk away. We don't have a particularly large amount of anything here. Except for dirt and smooth stone. We're gonna need that for the roof. Grab an extra stack just to be sure. Oh, how are we gonna limit that down the line, huh? Oh, shoot, I do need more room in between these, don't I? Didn't think about that. Maybe we do just use the create pistons. Maybe we are going full vanilla on this. There's no, like, pulse extender. I mean, we could also just give these more room in between. To bring the redstone pulse over. Okay. We don't need to make this as tall as we think we do. Because it's really just based on growth rate. It's not really based on anything else. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7. Just go 16, I think. $16 plus whatever the outline is. Because I need space. I was needing space to trigger the pistons. Place the observers on the top facing down. Fair, fair. But I need glass above it. I guess you could do, you know, do a layer of that. Oops. That does help. The hard part's getting the signal to all of the pistons, I guess. But if we trigger the pistons from below, there's got to be like some weird, like cool create things that we can do with redstone. Isn't there a way to like... Oh, the latches. The latches might do what we need to do. Hold on. Can also be toggled manually. Isn't there... No, that would be where the delay goes in. No, there is a wireless switch as well. There's also the redstone link. These are pretty cool too. I believe so. I was just hoping to make it the roof. But that could work. But we could redstone link these as well, I believe. Okay, it just needs a redstone signal in, right? So we could just... Yeah, that might work. The hard part is, I just think, getting the pistons powered. So we have the observers up the top, all facing down. We don't even need that many. We can have, like, just one in each row, kind of. Like, you know, a couple scattered around. It doesn't need to be every single stalk can trigger this thing. And then it's just a matter of firing all the pistons correctly. But the other thing we could do is we could also have this go trigger... We could also have this trigger a card assembly, huh? Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, that's fascinating. Would trip wires and string work? Maybe. Because it takes... So, in order to activate, it takes a redstone signal to activate the assembler. And then it would send it on its way to break stuff. Right? I guess I'll need saws for that, though. Which is not very expensive. That actually might work the best because, remember, card assemblers in this pack are very cheap compared to Vault Hunters where we have to set it up so it is constantly running. We want to set this one up where it's... It triggers once. Oh, that's fascinating. Could activate the powered rail it waits on as well. True. I was going to make a Sojourner Sash, but I don't really have any mana saved up, though. And, like, the mana tablet, I think, is actually pretty expensive. Relatively so. I don't think I have the mana pearls made for this. But that would be what we use to power it. So someday soon we'll make these. Let me actually save the sash too, just to remind myself. But letting the cart constantly run means I have to put stuff backwards and forward. No, mana's not the issue, AK. Mana's not the issue. It's the pearls are expensive and annoying to make. Sorry, not expensive. They're annoying to make. It's a process. Yeah. Yeah, mana's actually pretty easy. I don't hate the idea of this cart constantly running, but then if we do it the full 16, that would require... Well, we'll probably want to keep this all in one chunk. Which cuts off the corners here. But then I would need to put saws in the back, so we need like 30 saws. Which I think that it is expensive. Like these are not the cheapest. But they're also not the most expensive stuff in the world either. It has to have saws on the back of it, Simon, or it has to turn around in some way. Because I guess you can make it go all around the perimeter, right? If there's no saws on the back, it'll get stuck on these. I'm pretty sure it'll get stuck on these. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just go right through them. Because they kind of go through solid blocks, huh? Let's try that. Let's try that. If it doesn't work, we'll go from there. But let's try that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go sleep. I just went to dash. We got two answers here. I think the pistons get stuck if there's something behind them, but I don't think the cart assembly is going to get stuck. It wasn't getting stuck in our other farm. And this is literally the easiest solution, I think. It's like 15 saws. We'll try it with one saw. Just to make sure that it goes through. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so we need to not have all this junk on us. Yeah, these cart assemblers. This is why I wanted to mess with this stuff in Decursio today, because these cart assemblers have been boiled down to be just like the absolute best stuff. Not just for moving spawners. That's also very powerful. But like, these things are really silly when used appropriately. Just regular wood and redstone. Yeah, I don't see us needing any more than that. Okay, we need powered rails. And regular rails. Maybe? No. We got enough regular rails. We just need powered rails. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Framed rail slope. I made a tree farm with blocks directly on top of a rail yesterday, and that worked. Interesting. Yeah. No, but it the one that was getting blocked, like the whatever the deposit thing, whatever that's called. I can never remember the name of this damn thing, and I know it's like the 5th time I've said this across 2 packs. Nope. Oh, does this not exist in this pack? It's an interface? Okay. Portable storage interface, which is a brass casing, which is not too bad. This was traveling through the block. Stomp them. That like literally goes in through dirt in our farm that we made yesterday on Vault Hunters. So that might be the most expensive portion of this, but also it's not that expensive. We have to make it, but it's not that expensive. Let's get this going. So it's just literally brass, gold, and treated wood. Boom. Nice. And then we just need an andesite funnel, which I think we had. We have the brass funnels because they filter. I think they'll grow. I think they grow fast enough. But that's the other thing, is like triggering it every once in a while might be better for just pure growth, you know? And I think that wouldn't be too much harder to set up, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's do that. Not that we need this many, but we're going to be making other farms here. This also means we don't need the hopper hawks if we're using it this way. Which means I could have made this earlier, but I didn't know about this kind of cart contraption. Could even do daylight sensor as in like once or twice a day. That's very true. Yeah. Yeah. Think about having rails above the thing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know if I did it outside of the... if this would stop it from assembling, you know? I do know having the assembler over the powered rail stops this from being powered unless this is directly powered as well. So let's just see if we can do it this way. Replace these with something else later. You're right. We could have this on the outer row here, huh? Right. I meant to do that. No, you're good. That is not what I meant to do. But I guess it's a thing. All right, so, oh, I need chassis, right? Yeah, we'll need chassis here. Fortunately, no vein miner in the pack to mess this up with, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I need some chassis. I can't remember if these are expensive or not. They are not. I'm expecting everything to be like Vault Hunters when it's not. You know? What's going to hold us up this time? Nothing. We need some super glue or slime balls. I think the super glue is pretty easy to make. Yeah. You. Two of you. Fun fact, you can actually put on braking on this, which is kind of neat. I don't think we need to. Can you put mending on it? Could you imagine if you put mending on this? Hold on. I'm curious. You can totally put mending on the super glue. That's amazing. Hey, Roy, it's going pretty well, or as well as it can be. Well as it can be. All right. These don't need to be. And I do want this to fit in a chunk, so we might have to sacrifice 2 rows here, and that's fine. In fact, yeah, we're gonna just take this out. We need a place for the saw to fit, and that's fine. But the thing about this is I messed this up, and we can actually plant this all the way to the end and put the casing on the outside here. So we're gonna have a lot of glass to take out, which is fine. We do need to make 1 saw. Then you're gonna be playing Ball Hunter Shock the price of the cost of things. Yeah, for sure. It's fine. I very fortunately I don't know if I did this on purpose, but I very fortunately put this into 1 chunk. I think I might have done that on purpose, but I honestly don't remember. It's been too many episodes. Okay, I need a saw, which is just this and this. We might as well make a few. We know we're going to need more than that. I'm going to hit this real quick. We're going to need 15 total for the chunk. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then we'll see if we have enough of that. We have enough of those. We have enough of those. Looks like we have enough of those. I think this is what we're short on. I think I'm just going for it all the way here. I think the tin. The tin plates might be what we're the shortest on here. Oh no, that's enough. We only needed, and then treated wood. Let's see if this is beautiful. Exactly the correct amount, and then everything else is future Dead Pines problem there. And then this, and then, yeah, we should be good there. Nice. Okay, so if you hold this in your offhand, you can, oh no, not that. Super glue as you go. Very good. We should... No, have it pause at this end. Oh, right, we do need the bearing. You're right, you're right. Don't need to super glue it to the dirt, but I just wanted this to stop. Otherwise, it'll spin. Imagine the bearings, the thing that holds us up here. Okay, we're good. Be really funny if that was, like, overly expensive, though. And then a turntable, which is just more of that, plus a plank. Make a couple of these. I need some more andesite alloy, though. And in my bag? Oh, baby, there's 64 in my bag. We did it. Nice. Yeah, we'll make all 8. They will be used eventually. But yeah, because the other farms we can set up real quick is just some tree farms for trading to villagers as well, which I might do. They're so simple and quick to set up that might be worthwhile. Just like, even just oak. Just a simple little oak farm. Although the oaks can grow in weird shapes as well, so maybe it'd be acacia. See, we're getting a little shift click happy, a little bit. A little bit. Let's just get one thing going at a time, though, here. Okay. That'll do it. Need some levers. Or just, honestly, a redstone block would do. Spec have to create toolboxes. I don't know. I think so, because the motor does exist. Or crate crafts and additions. So I guess this one... creates a RF based off of that? I'm guessing an alternator... No, maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. One of those creates RF, one of those creates rotational force. Assuming the motor would create rotational force with RF, and then the alternator would make RF with rotational source. But what do I know? I think I am going to use some redstone blocks here. They're pretty cheap. Out of the way. Makes RF. Gotcha. Okay, just making sure everything's powered up there except for that. Very good. Need an actual cart. And then also, what are we going to use to extract this with? The pretty pipes is probably our fastest option. I know wood hoppers are a little slow. Honestly, though, hoppers are okay because we actually want them to be a little slow. Maybe that's what we use for our limiter. Is like, it takes time to unload what it gets. Oh, now that's a fascinating thing. Huh. So yeah, why don't we just try... Let's do vanilla hopper, maybe. I think these are roughly the same speed, though, so maybe we just do this hopper. Into a drawer. Preferably not a 2x2 drawer. I think it does, Simon, but I could be wrong on that. Well, also, if there's no inventory... If there's no inventory, it just drops it, right? We could still use the hoppers. I mean, it seems silly not to. Don't bite those. No. We could still use the hopper hawks in that case. But it's really not that much different than we're saving the hopper hawks. I don't know. It's not like they're expensive, though. All right, anyway, I need a cart. Let's just see if this thing works first. I am going a little fast. For my own good. Guess a lever. But this'll be fine for now. Okay. All right. Goodness gracious, that's fast. And it goes right through them all. Nice. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's see if this does pause with the hopper. Versus not. Oh, I need to get a inventory on there. So the other thing is you could just pause it, daylight sensor, activate it, have it go back, right? It's also an interesting concept there. Also, we're 100% stealing this design for Vault Hunters. This is already more efficient than the one we have. 100% stealing this for Vault Hunters. Basically, yeah. So like, the way I've been trying to think about these contraptions is it combines. It's like a vanilla flying machine that can't float. It needs a track, but like it's like a vanilla flying machine harvester with everything built in, which is a really fun thing to mess with. Saws in Vault Hunters are expensive, but we could redo this design to have it rotate and go in a bigger area with just 2 saws, right? This way is more efficient because we need to... Chunk loading is expensive in this pack, or like I have limited amount of chunk loading. I don't have limited amount of chunk loading in Vault Hunters, at least for the price. Or I don't really care as much about the chunk loading. I shouldn't be caring about the chunk loading as well in this one, but yeah. I think flying machines work with create attachments, saws, etc. Probably, yeah. Oh my goodness. Tickled Kumquat with the 2,750 bits. That is a hell of a lot of bits. Let's get some freshness up in this chat. Cheers, Kumquat. I really appreciate you. Ridiculously epic of you. Okay, and I need an inventory on this as well. Don't have any. Thank you so much. Okay. Use this. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Might need to, but probably not. Okay. Does lag a little bit. Huh. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Might need to be pushed. Oh, are we crashing? What's happening, chat? Can't tell if this is just stuck. Why is this not going? Shouldn't be these. They're not connected. Does appear to be stuck. Was the chest the final straw? Couldn't handle it? No. Something else is... Oh, there it goes. The heck? I did glue the chest, yeah. Try it again. Yeah. Like, it's not letting me push it. Last one before it did. Weird. Also, it wasn't... Huh. No, there's no glass there. Is it just like one too many? Like one too many things? Total? What happens if I like remove a saw? Still can't move it, though. Limit isn't the issue. Playing the powered rail, maybe? Yeah, we could try something different than a powered rail there. We could just use a regular rail there. Which I don't know where I put. Thought I had some regular rails with me. I guess not. Let's go sleep anyway. Also, I guess we can get rid of these lines. We know the chunk we're working in. Like it gets a little stuck on the other, like the original one we were doing, but like not as hard stuck, you know. We can try it this way. Okay. Should be going the right way. I mean, they also have to get bounced backwards here. No, it just stops. Oh, no, there it goes. The heck? Oh, maybe the chest is in the way. Oh, no, no, there it goes. The heck? Oh, maybe it was emptying. I think it does stay until this is empty. I'm pretty sure this does stay until it's empty. Yeah, so that confirmed that. No, I know it's stopping to cut, but then it would get held up, right? I don't think it was unloading. There wasn't enough in there. But maybe. That's possible. It is possible that it was unloading. But this wasn't active, so now that's what it's doing. For sure. Which is interesting, because if this takes a while to unload... If this takes a while to unload... It gives them time to grow, you know? And it's not, like, blocking them from growing. That said, I don't think the machine itself actually blocks them from growing anyway. See, it got... Oh, but then it's getting stuck on this again. Ah, interesting. This one should be faster, though. Because there's less. I know it doesn't matter, but the fact that this blocks for the unloader doesn't line up bugs me. Yeah, it bugs me a little bit, too. If we stop this properly here... it actually does line up properly. Well, that's why that's what I originally had, Jibber, but people were saying, or somebody said in chat, the power rail under the card assembler was causing the issue, and that's possible. I guess we could technically unload over here as well. That might work. No, I know it doesn't have to unload at the card assembler. We have that in other places. All right. I don't like this. Let's see if we can get this working the other way. Yeah, see, that becomes unpowered. Let's just see if it'll work now. Oh, that is active. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's working fine now. Heck. Oh, weird. Now it's messing up the other way. So remember, each stack of these is 7 ingots. Just removing the card assembler is probably going to make this even. Yeah, yeah. And that comes down to whether we're going to activate this once or twice a day or just leave it as is, you know? Because that's how fast it would run, right? I think it's a little glitchy. Like, my game itself is not lagging. The card assembler is... It gets held up on... when it's harvesting. Oh, it didn't harvest these ones. I guess it's not going back far enough. Oh, interesting. Because of the way it's hitting here. So, yeah, let's remove the assembler. And just let that run. And that should hit these now. Or not. Okay. Interesting. But it does line up properly. I'm surprised it's not hitting these. Weird. When it was hitting them before, you know? Maybe because the bearing's turning. The saw is technically in the block as the first pen, but it's technically not, though. It's over all the way here. But maybe extends out a little bit more. I mean, it's not a big deal. Just do it this way. That still works. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate you. And this is, we could obviously expand this however big we want to, but the idea here is that it's going to fit in one chunk. So I want to see what the rates are like in one chunk. And then later we can do, let's also get that last saw on there. Yeah. Let's get this last saw on here. Which may have been one of the issues as well. I don't really know. It's working when you have the cart just a fraction further back with the assembler. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe if it gets triggered by the assembler, it's good. Because it's not fully going back. Yeah, see, it gets caught up again with that last saw. That's so weird. Are you guys sure it's not a limit? Because it feels like like I'm reaching some sort of limit here. That's what it feels like. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, no, I just needed to do that. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Getting this thing to move, though, is... Oh, did I disassemble it? I might have disassembled it. No, I did not disassemble it. Right? Yeah, I did not disassemble it. Okay. Wrench probably would help this out a lot. Yeah, that's true. We could just... Oh. What? Hello? What? I think there's a limit, guys. This feels like a limit. And I like maybe it's in just this pack. Okay, that assembles that. Okay, so it is actually assembled now. Oh man, that is a weird bug. Yeah. Okay. Just out of panic, I'm gonna put that there so it keeps going properly. Okay, all right, we're good now. Weird. The limit is your mind. Yeah, something funky's going on there. I don't know what, but something funky is definitely going on there. But we should be good to go now. Weird. Now, the best part about this version is I don't even need to, I could, but I don't even need to put that, like... Oh, these are growing without glass. I just realized. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if they'll grow faster with glass above them. But I don't even need, like, it picks it up, so, like, we don't even need... The limits my inventory clutter? Maybe. Hey, Pops, how are you? Okay, so now it's bugged out again. It's bugged out again. What the heck is happening here? True. I see. Maybe that's what it is. Like, why isn't that continue to go again? That should be continuing to go again after this is done. But you are right. We could have this unload at the bottom, and that would let us probably craft more. Or like unload on the other side. This would let us put one more row there, probably. Again, if the goal is to keep the entire contraption in the chunk, obviously we could just like mine a chunk. No, I know it empties faster. We're not trying to empty it fast. And it works fine now. I have no idea. No idea, chat. Feels weird. Yeah. Feels weird, man. We gotta make one of those anti-creeper explosion things as well. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's working fine now. I have no idea. Could not tell you, chat. Could not tell you. I do like the idea of trying to make it empty here, though. That might net us that last row. Mega Torcho, wait, other pack. Yeah, right? I mean, either way, it's a good start. Kitty slippers are also handy, too. Yeah, true. True, true, true. Yours sometimes stops randomly. Bit annoying, but I think it's fine. All right. So I know shoots are faster. The thing with the chutes, if we did it with the chutes, we're gonna want to trigger that, like, we're gonna want to leave the card assembler there and trigger it every once in a while. I don't know if interdiction torches are still a thing. Cheers. Carlos, gifted a sub to Waldorf. Waldorf, always good to have you in the mood. All right. This is a good start. This is a good start, but we're at an hour and a half now, so I think we're going to pause it here and finish this up on the next episode, YouTube. So we've got a good start here. Again, I think I'm going to move that to that side, so maybe we can get an extra row in. And maybe it just runs constantly. I don't know. I'm not sure if these actually affect how fast these grow or not, because it's traveling right through them, so my assumption would be no. And if that's the case, it doesn't matter whether you trigger it every once in a while, except for, like, looks, which we don't care about. So, yeah. It does get a little glitchy with how many they're hitting there, you know? But yeah, like, I think we just don't care, you know? I think we just don't care with the growth speed. As long as they can grow freely with these in the way, I think we're fine. So, it's just an entity like mob, so it shouldn't affect anything more than that. Yeah, which I don't think entities sitting on top of things can stop those, you know. Or stop growth here. I do want to see if a glass roof would actually help it out. So we are going to, like, encase this, I think, as well, once we get it functioning the way I want it to. And encase it with some glass. But yeah, the card is definitely super glitchy. I wonder if that's having some effect. But all right, but anyway, YouTube, that's going to be next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you just existing, watching these videos all the way through. It's really great. We have such an awesome community here watching long-form Minecraft content, unabridged, straight to you from my brain. Apologies for that sometimes, but yeah, appreciate you so much. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.